Hello, and welcome to my little corner of the cosmic universe. This is High Priestess Indigo, and I'm back with another reading for the collective. So, I'm going to start with a prayer. We're going to pull some subconscious cards, and then I'll see what deck I'm led to. Almighty God, I thank you. Please allow me to be a clear portal and a clear channel for your Holy Spirit and your divine will. God, I ask that you bless each and every person that comes across this video. You know who they are and where they are on their journey and what they need. And God, I ask that you bind and return to sender any and all negative energy, negative entities, evil eye, projection, spell work, black magic, dark magic, hoodoo, voodoo, anything that is not of your purest and highest divine light. These things I ask in Jesus' name. Amen. Oh, we got the cards popping right on out here. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Let's see what we got. Just need a couple more cards. Okay. There we go. A blockage of the heart chakra. Emotional wounds, challenges with love, compassion, and forgiveness. And immediately I am picking up a feminine energy. Blockage of the heart chakra. Needing to heal a neglect wound. Feelings of abandonment, unworthiness, and a deep sense of emptiness often resulted in difficulties forming healthy attachments, self-neglect, and a pervasive fear of rejection or abandonment. A blockage of the third eye chakra. Challenges with intuition, insight, and spiritual awareness. Ooh, boy. Got two chakras blocked right out the gate. Needing to heal an envy wound. Feelings of resentment or bitterness towards others' successes, possessions, or qualities, reflecting a deep-seated sense of inadequacy or unworthiness within oneself and a tendency to compare and compete rather than celebrate and collaborate. Address wounds of anxiety and fear. Living with pervasive fear or anxiety that disrupts one's sense of peace and security, often stemming from past trauma or uncertainty about the future. And then last but not least, needing to address a victimhood mindset. Identifying strongly with being a victim of circumstances or others, which can prevent empowerment and spiritual growth. And with the subconscious wounds, these can be past or present what this person needs to heal or has already healed. So I got the graffiti deck out here, and that's what I'm really kind of feeling the most. But I'm gonna grab this other deck just in case. So we'll see what's going on here in the energy. All right. So we got obstructing, refusing treatment, party animal, homelessness, woke, strategizing, long-term investments, behavioral issues, love bomb, emotional intelligence, underdog, simp, globetrotter, burdens, unresponsive, stealth-like, and salty. Whew. So the energy that I'm picking up is a karmic feminine energy. Yeah. This is somebody who is currently spiraling out of control. And I do mean in a major way. This is somebody that is very upset because their attempts at trying to prevent a masculine energy from leaving their lives. And I feel very clearly the person they're trying to prevent from leaving is a divine masculine. Somebody that I feel like divine masculine who is spiritually awoke. This is somebody that is been doing ascension. And I feel very clearly, that he's off to a new, fresh start. It's coming through as like a globetrotter, a new adventure, but it's really giving me a fresh new start. This divine masculine is moving on to that. Meanwhile, this karmic feminine is just really, I mean, she's really in her head. This is somebody that is realizing that their long term investments of really just trying to, I get the sense of trying to love bomb this masculine and trying to obstruct him from moving forward has ultimately backfired. This is somebody who I feel very clearly their karmic justice and divine judgment and everything that they've done to try to block this, divine masculine is boomeranging back on them in a very bad way. I feel like everything that they put out into the universe, they're literally having to sit in this. But even still, this is somebody who is strategizing and refusing treatment. You know, they're trying to figure out another way to try to, come at this situation. But this is somebody who, when they were connected to this divine masculine, was in a very, party animal, life of the party, social butterfly. This is somebody that always needed to be on the scene. They needed to be seen. They needed to be, propped up and, their ego catered to. And honestly, that really contributed to why this divine masculine is also moving forward because this is somebody who has not grown. This is somebody who is currently trying to, like I said, they're trying to obstruct not only this divine masculine moving forward, but I feel like they're trying to add burdens, to this divine masculine's life in any way that they can as part of them strategizing, you know. But really, honestly, I feel like to anybody watching this situation, they're just seeing this person as having behavioral issues. They're really coming through very manic. They're coming through, very toxic. Honestly, nobody is feeling sympathetic for this karmic feminine because her behavior is steadily escalating to the point that it's really causing concern. This karmic feminine is just continuing to spiral out of control to the point that, this person is currently feeling homeless in their mind. Like I said, this person's, emotional and mental stability is non-existent right now. This is somebody that is sitting in a lot of, victimhood and feeling neglected. Also, this is the same person with a blockage of the heart chakra in the third eye, and they're sitting in envy, you know, concerned about what this divine masculine has gone on, and it's just contributing and making them, even more anxious and fearful because they really don't know what the future holds for them. Because I'm getting the sense that this karmic feminine was not only, emotionally and spiritually, um, dependent on this karmic masculine, or I mean, sorry, divine masculine. I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. This karmic feminine was very financially dependent upon this divine masculine. Because I'm hearing stuff so fast that I'm trying to keep it straight in my head. But currently, you know, the way it was set up in the past with this divine masculine, he was basically financially taking care of this karmic feminine. This is somebody that was also taking care of her emotionally and spiritually as well. This is why this karmic feminine is currently sitting in this homeless energy because, you know, she doesn't know what her life is going to look like without this divine masculine because she has not worked on herself. And so her sense of self literally does not exist, you know. This is somebody who is spending a lot of time in the background. I feel like slandering, lying, they're stalking this divine masculine and they're blowing up this person's phone. This person is very obsessive. Like it's given non-stop, constant. Like this person wakes up and she's harassing this divine masculine. She goes to sleep and she's still in her sleep, trying to figure out ways, she's strategizing in her sleep on what she can do next to try to get this divine masculine's attention. And unfortunately, She's feeling very salty because this divine masculine has moved forward. You know, this is someone who I feel like, everybody, even more reason why they don't, people in the 3D environment as well as family and friends don't feel sympathetic for this karmic feminine is because they know now, now that the truth is out there, that really the person in the situation who was the underdog was the divine masculine. The person with the emotional intelligence in the situation was the divine masculine. Wow. Mm-mm-mm. Oh my goodness. Second energy where this card come out. Yeah, this is why this karmic feminine is really concerned because, like I said, she was a gold digger. This is somebody that was not taking care of herself in any respect, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. And so she was hopelessly codependent on this divine masculine. And now that he's no longer in this situation and he's actually, I'm seeing very clearly, he's being elevated into his divine masculine energy. So this is somebody that is currently just reached a point of ascension where they've just this divine masculine has just recently gotten his coronation, is what I'm getting. Wow. Yeah. And so, really, what we're looking at with this karmic feminine is somebody that is really just trapped in their ego. Even with everything that's going on, this is not somebody that is truly wanting this divine masculine for the right reasons. He's living rent free in her head, but really, this is about her ego. This is about the image that she, the life that she wanted to live, the people she wanted to know. She wanted to be associated in a certain lifestyle, and she feels like this divine masculine is robbing her of that. But the person that's robbing her of that is herself. Because, like I said, this is somebody that refused to grow, they refused to heal. And so, this divine masculine was led away by his spirit team in the Most High God because this is somebody that is awake now. I feel like when he was dealing with this karmic feminine, he was also still asleep. And so, at the time, this worked for him. But now that he is awake and he's moving forward and he's progressing and he's elevating and ascending, he can't stay connected to this, karmic feminine. Somebody who honestly, like I say, was just love bombing him anyways because this person honestly has nothing to offer. Yeah. This is somebody that wants to show up in the energy with this divine masculine, pretending like they're ready to mend the situation. But this divine masculine is not fooled because he still knows that this is somebody that is refusing to heal. They're refusing treatment. Yeah, this is somebody that's coming through. They're still in this tyrant, cruel and oppressive energy. They're very narcissistic. And like I said, this is somebody who is acting out all of her behavior issues, toward this divine masculine because they don't want to be left. This is somebody that is, like I said, hopelessly codependent and suffering from abandonment and neglect wounds. This is somebody who is showing up as a provocateur in this divine masculine's life because she is trying to paint herself as a victim, and at the same time, she's throwing rocks and hiding her hands because all the stuff that she's been trying to do, she's basically been trying to do behind the scenes in a way that she can't, the finger can't be pointed at her, but everybody knows it's her strategizing and her attempts to like kind of hide what she's doing is not working. This is somebody that's currently being exposed in the 3D right now. All of her little cruel and oppressive and mind playing and love bombing ways is being exposed. Meanwhile, as she continues to feel in this, victimhood, abandoned energy that really does not match with her behavior, this divine masculine is moving forward on his own. I don't even feel like this is a divine masculine that is looking toward a divine feminine right now. This feels like a masculine energy, a divine masculine energy that is really just grateful to be out of this past situation with this karmic Jezebel type codependent energy. Well, she's given more codependent than Jezebel, honestly. But she's definitely got her little ways about her where she can kind of slip into Jezebel energy whenever she feels like it, but she's really just coming through as being severely codependent, you know. And so all of that is being exposed, you know. This is somebody that, like I say, they people are seeing the reality of the situation. They're seeing that it was this divine masculine that really was getting the short end of the stick with the situation. You know, that he was really just trying to endure and help this divine feminine. I feel like how he got into the situation with her was that he had a misplaced desire to help fix this karmic feminine. He saw the brokenness, he saw the subconscious wounds, and his heart was in the right place at the time, but he was directing his energy at the wrong person. You know, it's one of those situations where it's like the airplane. In order for you to help somebody else, you got to put your mask on first. And now this divine masculine is finally got his own mask on. And now that he's able to see things clearly, he can see now that this karmic feminine does not want to grow. She does not want to heal, you know. So she's really just kind of spiraling out and really just wasting her time, because I feel very clearly this past chapter is closed. This cycle's over, you know. Whatever they had, you know, the karmic lesson has been learned. This divine masculine learned the lesson, and so as a result, he's moving forward. You know, this is why his energy is coming out on his own. And with him still having to basically deal with harassment, stalking, incessant calls, text messages. I mean, she's even taken to emailing him, and like this person is doing the most. This karmic feminine is doing the most. This divine masculine is really, like I said, is giving me the energy that he's kind of going through a bit of a PTSD with this karmic feminine. So he's not even really thinking, his mind's not thinking toward you know, relationship. I think he's focused on his relationship with himself, and he's focused on his relationship with the most high God, because this is somebody that is coming through like as a bit traumatized from everything that they're dealing with this karmic feminine, as well as what they have done dealt with her from the past. So this person is just really, their energy is coming through a little exhausted, because they're really just sick of this karmic feminine's incessant phone calls and harassment and stalking. And it's just it's the further he gets away from her, the more she takes it up a notch. So his energy is just coming through as just exhausted, honestly. He really is feeling kind of a bit battered and beaten down energetically, because he's just ready to put all of this, you know, behind him, because he really does feel like this current situation is major burdens, you know, in terms of having to deal with the headache that is this karmic feminine. Oh, this is also somebody that is walking away from, I feel like, you know, a not, you know, a secret, not so secret society. You know, it's giving me family, friends, like people that all were low vibrational thinking or thought in a certain kind of way. It could be a little bit of a, you know, secret society here, but I really get the sense that he's walking away from anybody that vibrated on the old, you know, vibrational frequency that he is on. This is why he is really truly coming out in his energy as on his own, because he's not just walking away from this karmic feminine, but he's walking away from family and friends. Like he really is like kind of cutting ties with everybody, because he's looking around and realizing that everybody that was attached to him was low vibrational. They were toxic in some kind of way. So I feel like the people that is like, you know, he deal with them, you know, sparingly, but for the most part, he doesn't want anything to do with family, friends, this karmic feminine. He's literally cutting ties with all of it. Like this is somebody that is ready for a fresh start all the way around. Like they really, this somebody is somebody literally saying, I want a whole new family. Meanwhile, you know, this karmic feminine is in this kind of crazy competition, you know, with this divine masculine. It's giving, that's why I say she's giving heavy narcissistic energy. This is definitely underneath that mask of narcissism is the codependent person, but really she is on the top level, she's a narcissist. This is somebody that it was in secret competition with this divine masculine, and she wants to retaliate. And by retaliate, I mean she wants to destroy this divine masculine's life by any means possible. Like, this is somebody that is hell bent on trying to stop him from moving forward. But most importantly, she's trying to destroy this man's life. And all she's going to get for all of her efforts is spiritual prison. And as a matter of fact, I feel very clearly she's on her way to spiritual prison very soon, which is why she's trying to like do all of this kind of strategizing. Because in her deluded thinking, she thinks if she can stop this karmic, or excuse me, this divine masculine, that she can somehow prevent this final tower from falling and her having to go to spiritual prison, as well as her having to face ego death. And unfortunately, that's not going to, it's not going to happen. Like, there's a giant wheel that's in place as far as this divine masculine is concerned, and the person that's in charge of this wheel is the Most High God, and this cycle is closed. So this karmic feminine is getting ready to literally be crushed underneath that wheel, because you cannot stop the divine mission and the divine will of God. It's just not a thing. This is what this karmic feminine is not realizing in her delusional strategizing, is you cannot stop the Most High God. If God says something is going to happen, if God says something is going to take place, then that is law. That is spiritual law. That is divine law. God is the ultimate authority on everything. So when he speaks and he says this is what it is, that's what it is. And nobody can change that but God himself. So all of this obstructing and time wasting that this karmic feminine is doing, she's just racking up more karmic debt. She's just getting herself more divine judgment, and it's ultimately going to prove to be fruitless, because God has divinely protected this divine masculine. This is somebody that actually, along with his spirit team right now, he has extra spiritual protection. Like, I'm feeling like when I see these situations, these are the kind of people that get almost, like I say, I call it the secret service detail. So on top of their spiritual team, they get in an additional like secret service detail of angels and guides and ancestors that are protecting them at all time, because they have a crazy psycho karmic feminine who honestly just has, the devil's puppeteering her, because this is the person that's really running this karmic feminine. She's not even, I don't think if she consciously tried to sit down and think to herself why she was doing this, she couldn't give you the answers, because she's not ultimately the one driving this. It is quite literally, the enemy. But I mean, this is God. So the devil has no authority, he has no real power, he has like nothing. So all of this is just a waste of time, because when God speaks and God says this is what's going to happen, this is part of my divine plan, that's it. So, you know, basically the devil's just helping this karmic feminine crash out her life. And when she goes to spiritual prison, guess who will be the first one to abandon her and run away? You know, all of her little, all the little flunkies and all the little minions that have been propping her up in this, kamikaze retaliation plan that she has. It's just a waste of time. Because really, what she should have been investing her time in is healing this subconscious wound. Because, like I said, at the end of the day, the only person that's going to be affected by all this stuff that she's doing is going to be her. So her long term investments are not coming through, because she saw this divine masculine as her long term investment. And yeah, that's not happening. Yeah, here we go. When I see this card, I know. See, I knew I knew this angelic ancestors. That's that secret service spirit team that I was talking about. Like, that's the additional spiritual protection that God has granted this divine masculine as a result of this karmic feminine. Because I feel very clearly she linked up with the family and friends that he's walking away from. So it's really giving me that they have kind of formed a bit of a coven cult type energy, because they're all basically pissed off that this divine masculine has awoken And he's no longer willing to be low vibrational and stay in the crabs in the bucket mentality with the rest of them. So they're all very upset, and they're happy to strategize and collaborate with this karmic feminine because they ultimately feel, they're all feeling abandoned by this divine masculine. Honestly, they're all feeling like left out, and feeling like he's leaving them unread. But really, this divine masculine is almost in a hermit state. I feel like he's being very self-protective, and his spirit team is helping him to be even more self-protective of his energy right now, because he's in this kind of like I said, he just recently stepped into his divine masculine energy. But I also get the sense that he is just really healing on himself, and really transmuting the energy from this situation with this karmic feminine, as well as the betrayals from family and friends, because this is somebody that had 10 swords in his back for real, because he was being stabbed in the back, not only by this karmic feminine but also by his family. So that's why I say this is somebody that is honestly like, I need a whole new family, God. And I feel like God is saying, okay, I got you. We giving you a whole new fresh start, because you're working on yourself, you're healing, you're showing up in the world now, fully in yourself, in your north node, in your emotional intelligence. You're healing, you're growing, you're being obedient to God, and God's gonna give him a whole new, fresh start, new family, and this is spiritual family. Now he's gonna be, once he continues to heal and come out of this hermit mode, I feel like this divine masculine is gonna be introduced to his soul family, his spiritual family, the new one that God's giving him. He's gonna have people in his back, that he's gonna have people in his corner that really will have his back, that really will support him and uplift him, because they also will be high vibrational, and heal and awoke people as well. So that's one of the benefits of when you do your work. Sometimes it's not your family of origin, it's your family of choice, that God brings in the people that really support and love you. And I feel like this divine masculine really needs this at this stage in his life. So let me get a couple more cards, and then I'm going to end this reading, because the meat and potatoes is out here. Congratulations, divine masculine. And I'm going to say an additional prayer for you, because this is tough. When you really wake up to your divinity, and you wake up to your purpose and your place in God's kingdom, and then you have to look around with that new discernment and that intuition and those spiritual gifts he gave you, and then you have to realize that every person attached to you was there for the wrong reasons, including your own family, your own parents, your own friends, your siblings. Like, this is what happened to this divine masculine. Like, he really woke up and realized that he was in a camp of enemies. He was in a camp of people that did not, truly have his best interests at heart. They really did not, you know everybody was there because of something that they could get, or how they could use or manipulate him. And now that he has healed himself, and he doesn't have those places where people can exploit him anymore, that turned into like bitterness and anger and resentment from his family and friends, including this karmic feminine. You know, and really, what needs to happen for this karmic feminine is she really needs to stop wasting time, because the evidence is out there. Everybody knows why this divine masculine is moving forward. You know, everybody knows too, why he's moving forward from his family and friends as well. Like, the truth is out there. This is somebody, like I said, that had to endure a lot of betrayals, and they had to endure a lot of heartbreak, but they got through it. This divine masculine got through it with the help of his spirit team and the Most High God protecting and guiding him, because this was a lot. This is why this divine masculine has been in hermit mode, and kind of like feeling a bit of this PTSD, because it was just shocking for him to wake up and realize, quite literally to wake up, spiritually, and realize that everybody in his corner had a sword behind their hand, behind them, waiting to stab him. all the while they were trying to rob him blind and keep him low vibrational and keep him stuck and, not coming into his spiritual purpose. So this is somebody, like I said, that when he woke up, though, he woke up, and now he can't unsee the betrayal. He can't unsee the envy and the jealousy and the, bitterness from those that were supposed to be his family and friends, as well as this person that was supposed in the past that was his significant other. So, hang in there, divine masculine. This too shall pass. It is a tough, eye-opening experience. I'm not gonna kid you on that one. When you realize who have really been around you all this time and you just did not know, because these were people that were invested in keeping your third eye blocked. They were invested in spell work and dark magic and keeping you blind in a certain way. You can forgive people, and you do, as divine feminine and divine masculines, you do forgive people, but you never forget that kind of betrayal. That's the kind of betrayal that you can't come back from. So, rightfully so, this divine masculine is moving forward on his own. But like I said, you have a new spiritual soul family that's coming in that will be support. And you'll know because you're very intuitive, you're very tapped in now. And your spirit team and your higher self is going to let you know. You'll know people by their energy. That's how you truly know people, by the fruits that they bear, not the mask that they wear, but their true energy. That's something that people can't hide. But congratulations on, your new status as divine masculine. It was hard fought, and given all the people that were secretly working against you, you making it to divine masculine is very miraculous, but that's God. He's in the job of performing miracles every single day. So your whole life is a miracle. The fact that you have ascended and made it this far with all that was stacked against you, all the people working against you behind the scene, is just a testament to God's amazing grace and his divine protection over your life. So if you can take at least that from that, I feel like that'll continue to inspire you to move forward. But stay strong, and I'm gonna say some extra prayers for you, for your continued protection and support and your continual ascension and growth. So that is the message. Be blessed.